guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to talk about what we'll be doing for our next homeschool year for my upcoming 4th grader for the 2022 to 2023 school year. We have quite a big pile, and I just want to say that the reason why we have such a big pile is because we homeschool year round, so that is why we have quite a bit. We are trying something new this year, so we are actually gonna be officially starting in October, but we do little things here and there. That's why you are going to see a few different things. I just want to put it out there for starters. So I'm just gonna start what is closer to me, and then I'll go from there. So for history, I actually have 3 different histories. Sorry, I talk a lot with my hands, so if you see my hands, that is why. But I actually have 3 different histories. We are currently doing the American Story 1. I actually have the digital, so I am actually doing that. I have that on my iPad, and I just cast it on to our TV. So we do that. Then once we are done with that, we will be doing the America Story 2. We will be finished with America Story 1 very soon. So I have both the teachers and the student. For America Story 1, I decided to do as a read aloud, and then I got the timeline. So we go ahead and we put it in our timeline book, which I will show you shortly. But like I was saying, I have the student one. Originally we were just gonna do America Story 2 because my son really wanted to learn about Abraham Lincoln. But then he decided that he wanted to learn prior to it, so I decided to go ahead and do it. This is all the worksheets that you'll need. He said that he wanted to do the worksheets and the timeline, and I told him that that is completely fine. Now this is our history timeline notebook. I got this from Amazon. It is from School Nest, and I am obsessed with the notebooks. These are the timelines, and it is amazing. We have obviously started to do some, and we really like how it is, the way it is laid out. It is perfect. My son said that this is his favorite part is the timeline. He really likes it. So that is one of the things that we are doing for history. Now, I am also doing the U.S. Constitution with my son, and this is from The Good and the Beautiful. They have it where you could do the free PDF for the course book, and then all you have to do is get the student journal. I ended up getting the student journal and the book to go along with it. There was an option that I saw that you could do the Audible, but I really didn't find it. But I don't really mind the book. We love all the Good and the Beautiful books anyway, so that is what we'll be doing. We have started the Constitution. We are only on the 2nd lesson. We finished the 2nd lesson. But these are how they are. I really love the pictures. I love how everything had came out. The lessons, they are not that long at all. You could go deep as long as far as you want, but my son really enjoyed the first two. He had a lot of fun. So we will be continuing to do that. We'll be doing it in between the America Story 1 and 2. Now for science, we are actually going to be doing 3 different science. So I ended up getting, one of them is a printable, and then one of them is from The Good and the Beautiful. Well, they're both from The Good and the Beautiful, but one I got from the company, and then one I just printed at home. So this is the reptiles. We haven't actually started this one yet. We are actually really excited about it. I did get the read aloud packs. Every time I do a science unit from The Good and the Beautiful, I always get the read aloud packet, no matter what unit we are doing. It just makes it more fun for us, and that way I don't have to go and find books at the library and that sort of thing. Then I have here the marine biology. And I also got the read aloud packet for this one as well. Even though I did print this one at home, I ended up getting the book pack for it too. We have only done one lesson in this one, but we are loving it. We like it. I did add a few things in it. So you're going to see like some highlighted stuff in mine, like the vocabulary words and that sort of thing. But other than that, we really like it. I do have some activities to go along with it. Then I am doing Flying Creatures of the Fifth Day. This is by Apologia. My son's been begging me to do a unit. Birds, I know The Good and the Beautiful does, but I thought he would want to go more deeper, and I know the lessons in The Good and Beautiful, they're very short. They're not that long at all. So I thought that he would want to. The reason why I didn't just get this is because my son, he likes to go into different types of things, so it's not just this. I do want to say that he couldn't decide between this one and then the Sea Creatures ones by Apologia. They both looked very amazing, so we just decided to do this one. We were going to go in a row, but I don't know what is going to happen after this year. So I just want to put that out there. But we only did one lesson. I did get the CD, but I did forget to grab it. But from what I have seen, what we have done so far, he really, really likes it. He said that it's a lot of fun. He just loves learning regardless. And then I did end up getting the notebook to go along with it. I don't know how often we'll use it, but I will certainly try to use this as much as possible. We don't really do a lot of projects, and I know that this one has a lot of projects, but we will do other things, not just things with this. So yeah. Then I also got God's Big Book of Amazing Animals. I ended up getting this from Master Books, and he's been wanting this for a while, but I saw that they have so many things that he's been wanting to learn about, and it is perfect. We have birds, insects, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, sea animals. Like in the pictures, they are beautiful. They're just amazing. I really love how this book looks. And that is going to go perfect with our Good and the Beautiful unit as well, not just the Flying Creatures one. I thought this was amazing. I also have a book. It's the Oceans one from Master Books as well, and that will also go good for our marine biology as well. Now for Bible, I've never done a Bible curriculum before, so this is my very first time doing one. We usually just read from my son's Bible. He has actually 2 different ones. It's like a prayer book, and then he has just a regular kids Bible book. Then he also has one from Master Books, the 101 Stories. So that's what we did last year, and we liked it, but I thought I'd give this a try and to see how we would like it. We are going with the Word in Motion, the Old Testament, and it splits up into 4 days, okay? But to be honest, the way my son is, I could see us flying right through this. And that is with discussions as well. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just very short, in my opinion, but I feel like I need more, but that's just me. But I am going to give this a full head-on try and see if it goes more in detail and to see. But we are liking it. I just feel like it should be maybe a little bit longer. Actually, we done one lesson in 2 days. We could have actually done it in 1 day, but I just feel like it could be a little longer, but that's just my opinion. Now for math. Math was very tricky for us this year. I am going to have to make a whole separate video about that to explain why, and I am hoping that I can make a video very soon about that, but it was very tricky. My son loves math, but it's just hard to find a good curriculum for him. So I went back and forth. I just couldn't decide. Okay, I usually buy my curriculum very early. I do that almost every year, but I end up just getting his last piece of his math. So let me start by saying he will be doing teaching textbooks. Teaching textbooks he finds very easily. Like right now, he is going through the one that he did this past year and just doing a review of it, just to go over the concepts that he might have a little trouble with, or just a refresher basically. But we will continue on the next level for teaching textbooks, and he will be doing language lessons for living education. These worksheets are very simple. They are very gentle, and it's only like 1, maybe 2 the most, and he gets these done so quickly, and I feel that he is able to do that no problem. We like it, but then he says that it's not challenging enough for him. So I told him that is completely okay. I do not mind it. But I do want to keep doing it, just as, I guess, a little fresher as well. But I think once he does it more later on, that he would like it. We are not that far into it. We just started it not so long ago, so that is what we are starting with. Then we are going to be doing Horizons. I never done Horizons. I have looked at so many different math curriculums. I went back to thinking about Singapore dimensions. Then I was looking at the primary. Then I was looking at Matthew C. I was just looking at everything. I couldn't decide. I was even looking at Easy Peasy that he did years ago, and I was just looking at so many. So I finally decided to go with Horizons Math. I looked into it, and it seems like something that he would like. I did go a level down only because I had heard that it is advanced, and since we never used it, he did take the placement test as well. But since we never used it, I just thought, just to go down a level, and if he flies through it, that is completely okay. On top of that, I ended up getting another School Nest notebook, the mathematics one, and we really love this well. I actually started with this one, to be honest, before I became obsessed with her notebooks. In the beginning here, you are going to get a hundreds chart. You're actually going to get 200 charts. And then you're going to get a multiplication chart. So that is what we are doing for math. Now for language arts. We are going to be doing Explode the Code. We've never done it before. He is flying right through this. He said that this is a lot of fun. I know he's a little advanced at the start, but I thought something fun for him to do, it'll be okay. Then we are going with The Good and the Beautiful level 4 handwriting. He completed level 3 last year, so we're just moving on to level 4. Then we are also doing language lessons for living education 4. We done half of level 3 last year because I was alternating between this and The Good and the Beautiful, and we are just gonna go back to it, and it seems to be working really well for my son. On top of that, because this is so gentle, so simple, it does not take him long to do at all. It really doesn't. I decided to go with IEW's Fix It Grammar Nose Tree Level 1. We have never done any of the IEW. This would be our very first year. We have started this. We are only on week 4, and he is loving it. I think IEW is his favorite, in my opinion. I got stuck here. Here we go. And then I have the teacher's manual here, and I really love it. It is short, simple. Then on top of that, we are going with Structure and Style Year 1 Level A. We have started it. We are on week 4, and he is loving it. He loves Andrew Pudawa. He loves his jokes. He loves the class. He said that it is his favorite thing to do out of everything, and I am so glad. I have had a hard time for him to write stories, write anything, period. When we were doing The Good and Beautiful, he was struggling. So I decided to give this a try, and it is going amazing. So on top of that, I do have these Fix It Grammar cards as well. And then I have a reading journal by Schoolness, of course. I am really liking it. I haven't really. He's done some things in here, but I haven't really had him do it a lot. But during the school year, we will. Let me show you a blank one. So, what they'll be doing is, after they read a book, they're just gonna review it. So you have your title, your author, the date, what your rating is. You fill in the stars. You have your summary, your thoughts, questions, quotes, and then if they wanted to draw a picture. Sometimes my son wants to draw a picture. Sometimes he really doesn't. But I really like this for him. Let me go in the beginning here. So then you have your book review index. Then you have your reading goals. You could actually even color these in if you wanted to. Then you get your finished book stack. You get a couple pages of those. Quite a few actually. Then you get your book wish list. And you get a few of those as well. Then you have your library books. I think that's pretty neat, so you could keep track of your library books. And then we have our yearly reading tracker. As you can see, we started it. Then we have 100 book tracker. I think this is really neat. And then we have a yearly reading tracker and book bingo. And then it starts with your book reviews. I think this is really neat. Then we have a few electives. I ended up getting this for my son last year for the typing from the good and the beautiful, but I felt he wasn't exactly ready. So we are going to be continuing with it. He is also doing typing.com. I feel he is doing better at typing.com than this, in my opinion. That's just me. He really doesn't pick this up that much. He prefers the other one, but I try to have him do this once in a while just to have a little extra practice. So he'll be continuing this. Then for art, we landed up getting this last year, but we didn't finish it, so we are going to be continuing it. I don't know how far we are. We're like very little. In our state, it's mandatory for us to do art, so that is why I had to have some type of art. So we will be continuing with this. In our state, it is mandatory for physical education and health. So for physical education, we are going to be doing boxing. We will be doing it with our Nintendo Switch. That is a real workout, and my son, he really loves it. He has a lot of fun with it. So we'll be doing that. We also, in the summertime, we also take walks to the beach. It's quite a bit of a walk, so he's getting a lot of exercise going there as well. Now for health, he is going to be doing, I forgot to grab the book, but he is going to be doing the God's Design life book, and he is going to be doing the human body. I decided to do that for health. I know that they did come out with a health one, but when I landed up getting the God's Design book, it was not out yet. So instead of just wasting money or just returning it, I just decided just to keep it and just do it like that, and that is completely okay. I told him that we will eventually give it a try, but as right now, we are just going to continue doing the God's Design. We did 2 lessons from it, and we liked it so far. Now for language, we are going to be taking a foreign language this year. We started last year, but things just got hectic, so I decided to have him do it at least once a week, and if he's doing good, then we can move it up to twice a week. So I decided to just do the Duolingo app, and he decided that he wants to take French. So he had his very first lesson last week, and he did amazing on it. He did really well. I felt like he was picking up French and me not knowing it. So it was really great for him. So we will be doing French. I am hoping that he doesn't get frustrated and he does like it as we go on, but we'll see what happens. But that is what I have here for our 2022 the 2023 school year for my upcoming 4th grader. We have started some things, not everything, but some things, and we are enjoying everything so far. But if you would like to continue and follow our homeschool journey, we are very excited for 4th grade. So you can go ahead and give us a like, or you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button to follow us along. But until next time, see you later. Bye.